Dante's Boxing Nation, Dante's Cooking Nation. We are out here. Where are we at?
We're out here in Bangkok.
There you go. She's from Ireland. Matter of fact, introduce yourself to the world.
My name's Hannah and I'm from Ireland and I'm the biggest fan of cooking show.
You hear that?
Yeah.
The biggest fan?
And I'm from Ireland, sorry.
No, I can edit it, don't worry about it. All the way in Bangkok, Thailand, y'all. I'm
No,
gonna get
in
it right.
Ireland as well.
In Ireland, you hear that? DBN is international,
My
guys.
churros are ready now.
Hello, Thailand! Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so while this Gervonta Tank Davis and Jake Paul fight has been canceled, while that's really bad news for them, Jake Paul and Gervonta, this is like the best news for real boxing fans, and I'll tell you why. Without this fight, this now forces Gervonta Tank Davis to take bigger, riskier fights against real, actual contenders or other champions in his weight class. Because the rumors were Gervonta, he was going to get somewhere around $40 million to fight Jake Paul. And he was talking about retiring after that fight. He said he didn't know if he wanted to fight anymore after that, which he could have meant that when he said it, or he was just in his feelings at the time. But it's very possible that Gervonta, he was serious and he was saying to himself, man, if I could make this ridiculous payday against someone who's not even a real boxer, then maybe I don't have to fight Shakur. But now that Gervonta has managed to flush that big ass payday down the toilet, the only way Gervonta is going to get a big payday now is to take the biggest fights. Because the way Jake Paul is talking, he's making it sound like he's never going to deal with Gervonta Tank Davis again. He's never going to work with him again. He talked about how terrible the experience was working with Gervonta to promote this fight. So there are no more easy big money paydays for Gervonta, meaning there are no more Jake Pauls for him to fight. Gervonta was looking at Jake Paul as his early retirement payday, and he managed to screw it all up. And Gervonta screwing this all up is the biggest gift that he could have gave boxing fans. Now, originally, Gervonta, he was supposed to fight Lamont Roach in a rematch. But because Tanky picked Jake Paul at the last minute, now Lamont Roach is fighting against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And now Shakur Stevenson is fighting against Teofimo Lopez. And I can tell you right now, the winner of that fight, which will most likely be Shakur Stevenson, because he will definitely be the heavy favorite, will make the Gervonta versus Shakur Stevenson fight even bigger than it was before. It was already like the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. So with Gervonta not getting the Jake Paul fight and Shakur Stevenson getting the Teofimo Lopez fight, once again, if Shakur wins that fight, that is going to put an enormous amount of pressure on Gervonta to take that fight, because now there are no other super fights out there for Gervonta. Now, there's still some good fights out there for Gervonta, like Andy Cruz, because Andy Cruz is going to beat the shit out of Raymond Marataya, and once he does, that also will be a good fight, Gervonta versus Andy Cruz. But I'm telling you guys right now, as special, as talented as Andy Cruz is, I think Gervonta would knock out Cruz. Andy Cruz is not the fighter that he was as an amateur. The amateurs and the pros are two entirely different sports. Andy Cruz, he was untouchable as an amateur, but not as a pro. He's been hurt a couple times. I don't think he's extremely comfortable on the inside, and I just feel that eventually Gervonta Tank Davis would walk him down and he would stop him. So there are still some good fights out there for Gervonta. The rematch with Lamont Roach, because Lamont Roach, I believe he's going to beat Cruz, but that fight is a little bit more trickier. I wouldn't be surprised if Cruz wins that fight. Cruz is a very good counterpuncher. He uses his short height to his advantage. He knows how to roll under your punches and come back with the perfect counter. And he has a pretty good defense for an aggressive fighter as well, which is the reason why I'm really looking forward to that fight, because you have two aggressive fighters that come forward with different styles. So there's still some good fights out there for Gervonta Tank Davis, but there is no fight out there bigger than him fighting against Shakur Stevenson. So hopefully things all go according to plan and we get that super fight next year. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
The circus has been canceled. Damn. Look, man, I feel bad for a lot of people connected to this, man. You know, I know a lot of people that are supposed to be working this, man, and I feel bad for you, man. I do. I feel bad for them because they was gonna get a nice, pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? To be working for this MVP Promotions. But look, is Tank really the one to blame? Look, Tank, let's get on Tank real quick. You gotta be the dumbest dude, in the history of boxing, bro. $40 million, dog, down the drain. You gotta be the dumbest dude I've ever seen in the history of boxing, bro. Seriously. I'm like, $40 million, bro. Wealth. Literally wealth, bro. Going down the drain. I don't understand it. I can't make the... I don't understand it. But I'll tell you this. MVP promotions, whatever the hell y'all call it, most valuable promotions, shit, more like rookie promotions. Yeah, more like rookie promotions. You didn't know what you were dealing with. You had no clue. This has always been down Tank's alley, man. Now, let me just say one thing. You innocent until proven guilty. Ain't no charges been pending on Tank at all. But I'm just saying, this has always came up within the last few fights of Tank's career. Yeah, it has. And MVP, more like RP, rookie promotions. Yeah, y'all should have had a backup plan. You should have had a backup fighter. Yup. You live and you learn. Oh, absolutely. You live and you learn. You should have had a plan B. Just in case this man, Tank Davis, don't show up. Yeah. That's what you should have done. Now you're looking like idiots. I heard through the grapevine the joint wasn't even selling. Yeah, because everybody's tired of your bull crap, Jake Paul. Yeah, everybody's tired of that. Wasn't nobody supporting that, man. Yeah, the minute y'all moved it out of ATL, because ATL didn't want to feel liable for something to happen. Yeah, because they saw the fakeness in the fight. Yeah, as soon as y'all went on head to Florida, knew that joint wasn't gonna sell, bruh. That's what it is. Yeah, fugazi, B. Yeah, that's my favorite word. Yeah. Anyways, man, look. Moving forward. Fight some real fighters, Jake. Fight some real fighters. Yeah, work your way up through the ranks. Just like every other fighter, big dog. Don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose, big dog. Nope. Pick somebody in the top 10, dude. Yeah, face somebody in the top 10. Oh, I'll tell you what. You can make more money that way too, Jake. Yeah, you fight somebody in the top 10. You pay them something. You ain't got to pay them $40 million. But you pay them something. Jake, are you as big as you think you are? Are you, Jake? Now that I think about it, you use Mike Tyson. I see your hit list. All these guys are household names, somewhat in boxing. Yeah, Ryan Garcia has a huge following. You want to fight him. Tank has a huge following. Jake, are you nothing without these guys? Are you nothing without having a real fighter go in the ring with you? Someone that that you outsize him by like 50-something pounds? Come on, Jake. We see the games. We see the games, bro. But this is what happens when you play the game, bro. You played it wrong.
Anyone who's ever had it understands shoulder pain is no joke. It can keep you up at night. Once it's in pain, it stays in pain all the time. You find yourself popping all kinds of painkillers, and then you find yourself trying to figure out what the problem is. You go see doctors, you go see surgeons, you go see physical therapists, massage therapists. The shoulder in particular has 4 different joints. Any one of those 4 joints can be problematic because you have these different ligaments that wrap around and hold those joints together. And then you have tendons from any one of 20 different muscles that attach to the shoulder blade that can go awry. Muscle and Bone NYC has been around serving many people, getting them out of shoulder pain and all kinds of joint pain since 2012. Contact us at mbnyc.fitness or call us at 917-238-3650. Let's get you out of that pain.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
You can just look at somebody and tell them, like, yo, you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. You can look at me and tell I'm that guy. I was born like this. I was blessed with this.
I'm always hungry. Just because I'm world champion, don't stop. The main goal and objective, and that's to keep going. I'm gonna forever keep going, forever keep winning.
Just naturally, man. I know how to do this. I born for this. I born for be different. And then you only they said. No, a lot of these fighters just do rapping. I just came off a loss, and I'm down to fight the best. I'm going up to 135 to fight somebody that they think I can't beat, and I'm going to dominate him, and then I come back down to 30 and beat his ass too.
My hunger is always gonna be there. I never get satisfied. I'm not satisfied. My job still isn't done. That's why. My job ain't done yet.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.